said in my last video, I'm going to do a quick who am I? Excuse me a sec. Who am I? I'm Twisted Sniper 42. Some people call me Sniper, but my real name's Paul. I've been modelling since the age of probably 5 or 6. Where I started off, excuse me, itchy. We've been skin, jeez. Yeah, my skin's flared up. Yeah, since I was about 5 or 6, started off with Airfix aircraft because that's all I could get my hands on at that time. Did that into early teens. Then sort of went away from building aircraft, and because I discovered Games Workshop, whereupon for the next 10 years, I suppose, I concentrated on Games Workshop figures and armies and stuff. Had a couple of Orc armies, played a lot of Blood Bowl. What else? I mean, when I started using the Games Workshop products, they were actually still lead figures, proper lead figures. Which, to be honest, the plastic ones are okay. I don't mind. They're alright. I've used them. I had some Lord of the Ring ones when they first came out, when the game first came out. I had some then. I was painting a few just for a friend. So yeah, did those. But I do love the original lead cast figures. Yeah, they're great. I loved them. Cast a few myself back then. Then I suppose in between doing that and yeah, I was doing that and pretty much had discovered like a local model shop, and obviously I was fiddling about radio control cars and stuff. I had quite a few of those, and whilst doing that they sold a lot of models, so obviously I got back into the modelling, and it turned out to be American Muscle, stuff like that. They, to be honest, back then they did a lot of the Tamiya stuff. It was all military aircraft, and very limited on other kits. They had a few Tamiya kits, but most of it was American Muscle, that sort of stuff. ATM kits, monogram. That was pretty much it. So I did that on and off for a while, for a few years. Lost interest. I lost interest and put it all to one side. Occasionally, here and there, I'd get one out and bash it about a bit, and then put it back in the box and forget about it. But I've been on YouTube with another channel since about 2009. I won't give you that channel because I don't use it anyway. But I've been on here since 2011 on this channel, but obviously never posted anything until May last year. I just watched you guys on there, and I suppose that really sort of kick-started the passion again. As you know, I don't build a lot. I tend to take my time building stuff because with work and other bits and pieces, I don't get a lot of time, and I don't like to rush things anyway. I work during my lunch, like now. I'm doing this now at my lunch. So, and I am actually fiddling about with the Abrams again, just to get that wheel back on, that road wheel back on that I broke, just to get it on a bit more. And then I've been watching a few videos on washes, and someone gave me some tips on using, instead of using oils, are using acrylics. Now, I want to see if that works because I have some inks and some some inks. Sorry, showed me how to do it with some ink. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I just have to buy some oils at some stage, or get some pigments and stuff at some stage. Because I've got a couple more tanks and stuff to do anyway. 1/48th and a 1/35th scale. I've got another couple of 1/72 tanks to do, a Grant or a Lee, wherever you come from, and a Jagdpanther, which I think actually, who's just built one? I can't remember. Someone's just built one. I can't think who it is. It might be Hollywood Modelling, actually, he's just built what, but his is obviously 1/35th. But this is a Trumpeter one, and it's alright, not bad. As you know, I bought some figures and stuff, got a couple more cars and bits and pieces stashed away. I haven't got I'm not like everybody else who's got, certainly not like Atomic Dog, who's got a wardrobe stacked top to bottom, probably about 5 kits, deep. But I've probably got about 10, maybe 10 or so, maybe 15 at the most. So yeah, I've got some to do. I want to get a few more when I get time and some money. But I've got a lot of stuff going on, so that might be a while. I'm going to crack on with doing what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm disappearing off the subject again, aren't I? Yeah, so you guys got me back into it. As you know, I've did a few builds last year. I did the bike, the Hayabusa Turbo. That was probably the first one. I think, yeah, that was the first one. The 26T rat rod and the Hayabusa Turbo were the first two that I did back into the hobby. And as you know, neither of those were standard, because the rat rod was just, it was the standard 27, what am I talking about? 26T Highboy. That was the delivery that I'd had on my shelf for about 10 years, that she, who should remain nameless, knocked off my shelf and burst into about 1 billion pieces. So obviously I went the rat rod route with that. Obviously the Hayabusa, you guys saw me do the build of that, and as you can tell, the shaky camera work and stuff, getting a little bit better. Just a little bit, but anyway, got a stand and stuff now, so yeah, those are the first two. What else did I do? I did the 37, didn't I? Also the 40 delivery, I did that as well, which I still haven't finished, and it's still exactly the same bits that need doing. Still in the box. What else have I done? Little long wheelbase, 1/76 and trailer with Miss Stepson, which is just needs paint now. We did that. It needs finishing off. What else have I done? What else have I done? Oh yeah, the Mojo Mustang. God, that thing did my nutting, but that was another custom. But I still enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It was frustrating, but I enjoyed it. I started the Abrams, obviously. What else did I do? Oh no, I did something else as well. 37. Oh, I might have done something, I can't remember. I think I did something for someone else off camera, because obviously they didn't want me to show it, because clearly they're going to say that they built it, but I don't care, whatever. That's up to them, innit? But yeah, enjoying my hobby still. I'm near on 40. I know I still look about 10, but yeah, I'm near on 40. Birthday's in a couple of weeks. Yeah, that should be great, since I'm going on a bloody course for work on my birthday for 2 or 3 days. Thanks, but never mind. Yeah, and that's how I got back into it, is you guys. So thank you very much. I'm enjoying it. I've also started looking on, obviously I'm looking at, you know, armour, vehicles, aircraft. I've got some tanks, obviously, and I've got a Scammell 170. I think it's 72nd. Was it 76? One of the two, which I've got home. And what else? Oh, I'll hopefully sometime this year. I want to get back into the Games Workshop figure painting. I'm not going to play the game. I've looked into playing the game again, and I've got a friend who is opening up a model shop. Meant to be opening up a model shop. Used to work in a model shop and wants to open up one, but that could be a long time coming in our area. So, but he's going to do it on. He's going to do a few like armour kits and stuff, but mainly it's going to be gaming related. So, if he opens it up, I might pop in there as well. Have a look at his stuff. Might even get a job in there if I'm lucky. That'd be great. But and it'd be close to home. But as far as he hasn't done anything about that yet. He says he's going to do it, but he hasn't. He's got a lot of other stuff to do yet. So, yeah. What else can I say? Other than I've jabbered on for about 10 minutes, probably looking at the clock by now. I just want to thank everybody for subscribing. I want to thank Old Git for getting me interested in the GW stuff again. Chris and Alex from Chris and Alex Modelling. You helped me out quite a lot, to be honest. If I ask something or post a comment, you always coming back. And generally, by the time when you post your video in the morning about 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm generally up then. I'm watching it. So yeah. Who else? The usual people, you know, Dr. Cranky, CT Speed Shop. There's loads of the, you know, people out there. Atomic Dog 32, Mad Modeler. I mean, God, I could reel a list off for ages. You're all good. You've all got your own abilities, and a lot of you, my class is you know, I know you're on YouTube and we only communicate through PMs and comments, but I still consider a lot of you to be friend-wise, because, you know, because I'm so busy I don't get a lot of time to go out and do stuff, so the computer and modelling is my main outgoing, so I enjoy the comment and the banter that we have between us. So, you know, keep it up, keep commenting. I enjoy reading your comments and stuff, and I know there's a few people out there that are having a few problems, you know, me included. So, you know, just carry on building, build when you can and what you can. You know, there's no rush. And I know some of us churn out like hundreds of videos a year, and some of us only do a few. But those few, if you're on my list, I watch them. I might not always comment, but if I can, I like, if I get the time as well. But I do comment to as many people as I can. I'm hoping this year I might get to Telford. I hope. I know it's a long drive because I'm down here, and Telford's up here, right at the top. But hopefully I'm going to get there this year. Nipper and the missus said they'll come, but we'll, you know, what they do, they do. Hopefully we'll be able to go. I'm really hoping, fingers crossed. I wanted to go last year, but things got in the way. I was hoping to meet John and Chris and Alex and that, but didn't happen. But hopefully this year I can. It's about a 4-odd hour drive for me, but that's not bad. It's nothing haven't done before. Yes, so anyway, I'm going to stop jabbering now, guys, because I've got to get some of this Abrams done, and I want something to eat because I'm hungry. Because I've been here since 2 o'clock this morning. So yeah, and as I say, I'll probably put this up after. Hopefully, you've already probably seen. I'll put up the Fokker D7 review. Enough said about that. And also is it part 6 I'm up to? I can't remember. Part 6 or 7 on the Skyline, which is in my bag down there, which I haven't really done. I've given that a rest for a little bit because I've worked a little bit on the glass and stuff because I've had to modify that to get it to fit on the firewall. But yeah, I'm going to do a few more videos of that over the next week or so, and then we'll see. So, thanks very much, guys. Thank you.